This here is a result of the trades we took in our community first week of November. 14 trades, 4 losses, and a total PNL of 31.72R. So depending on your capital, you could be taking home $6,344 if you are risking $200. Now, the crazy thing is, some people took these same signals and still came out in losses. That is what I want to address in this video. I want to show you exactly how to copy my signal so you can achieve results like this when I achieve them. Now, the first thing you have to understand on how trading actually works and how traders really make money is risk and reward. Risk is simply what you are willing to lose if a trade goes against you. And yes, in trading, you will take losses. You cannot escape it. If you are not comfortable with taking losses, then trading is simply not for you. No matter how good a trader is, losses are part of the game. So risk is, again, what you're willing to lose if the trade does not go your way. And reward is what you stand to gain if the trade goes your way. A good trader will usually only take trades where the reward is at least twice the risk. Let's take an example. Let's say my risk reward is 1:2 and I decide to risk $5. It means that if I lose $5. If I win $10. Now, let's say I took 10 trades with a 50% win rate, meaning I won 5 of them and lost 5 of them. So my losses will equal $25 and my wins will equal $50. So a net profit of $25, even though I lost half of my trades. But in reality, actually, this might be closer to $20 because I will pay transaction fee, but it's still profits either way. But why do people see signals like this, take them, and still make losses? You should know that just because your win rate is 50% doesn't mean your trade will go in a consecutive order of win followed by loss and like that. That is not how trading actually works. Trade outcomes are random. Let's look at 2 different scenarios using this same 10 trades. So scenario 1, there are 2 losses before a win. Now imagine you have $100 and decided to risk $50 per trade. After the first 2 trades, you've already lost all your money, even though at the end of the 10 trades, the signal itself is still profitable. Scenario 2. In this case, there are 3 consecutive wins followed by 4 consecutive losses. Let's say a copier starts with $100, risking $5 per trade. So the first trade was a win, he's happy. The second trade, a win, happy. Third trade, a win, he's happy. And at this point, he's saying, man, this guy is good. Let me increase my risk. So instead of risking $5 that he was risking, he decided to risk $50. Then the next 4 trades were all losses. And just like that, his account is gone.
No, God, please, no, no!
So we have the same signals, same win rates, different risk management. Now, if this has ever happened to you and you're wondering, what is happening to me? Is it from my mother's side or is it from my father's side? It is not from either of the side. You're just greedy. And everybody is actually greedy. So here is the rule. Do not risk more than 5% of your capital when taking my signals. You can choose to compound, that is fine, but do it monthly, not emotionally. So for example, if your capital is $100, for 5% is $5. That $5 should be your risk per trade for the entire month. Then the next month, you can recalculate. If your account grows by $150, that 5% for the next one becomes $7.5. You will be surprised how exponentially you can grow your account just by doing this. This is how trading works and how traders actually make money. Now, the next aspect of trading where I discovered people don't really know what they are doing is actually placing the trades itself. If you think that risking $5 means going to an exchange and entering $5 into the exchange, you are wrong and you're going to pay for it. So just pay attention to this. On an exchange, you trade using what is called position size, not risk amount. You have to convert your risk amount to position size. So how do you do that? I'm going to show you. I also show you how to place your signals on your exchanges and confirm if what you're entering is correct or not. And I will also talk about how leverage actually works and how to use them. So how do you convert your risk into position size? Position size is calculated using three values: risk amount, entry price, and stop loss price. To help you with this, I built the FS Crypto Calculator. You can find it on the App Store, Play Store, or just use the link in the description of this video to get to it. It is completely free. You can use to calculate crypto position size, forex lot size, and derive synthetic indices lot size. Now back to how to convert your risk amount to position size. Let's look at this real signal. So we have BTC, USDT, buy limit. This is the entry, your stop loss, and the take profit. Let's say I want to risk $10 on this trade. That means if the trade hit my stop loss, I lose $10. If it hits my take profit, I make the reward. In this case, this is a risk reward ratio of 1:4.6. So a win would give me $46. To convert the $10 to position size, I'm going to go to the FS Crypto Calculator, and in the capital section, I'll put $10 as my risk. My percentage, I'll put 100%. You can see above here, it also shows $10 as my risk amount. Now the entry is 86,159.3 and the stop loss is 85,649.4. So my position size is 1690. Now we have trade amounts and leverage. Just don't bother yourself with this one now. I'll come back to it. Now to even confirm how much I will make, I can enter the take profit in the take profit section. So it's 8510.5. You can now see that my profit is going to be approximately $46. My risk is $10 and my risk reward ratio is 1:4.61. I don't need this part to take your trade. I'm just showing it to you so you see how that works. Now let's go to the exchange and place this signal there, then confirm if it is actually correct. We'll do this both on Wix and Bybit. So let's start with Wix. So this is a BTC USDT trade. I'm going to click on market and change this to limit order. Then this is where I'll enter my entry price. It is 6159.3. Now you can see what we have cost. Beside it is USDT. If I click on it, I need to make sure that what is selected is USDT and place an order based on amounts. Do not do by cost. Do place an order based on amount and select USDT. Then click on confirm. So what I now do is to copy my position size and paste it, or simply type it into that particular section. So confirm if this is correct. I want to click on take profit and stop loss. So my stop loss is 85,649.5. You can see now that it tells me that if I'm taking a long position, that what I will lose is $9.99, which is approximately $10. Now let's enter take profit. It's 8510.5. You see, it shows here that if I'm going long, which we're going long, if this trade goes my way, I will make $46. Now let's see how this works on Bybit. So for Bybit, this is a Bitcoin USDT. Let's do the same thing. Okay, my leverage is 100x here. You can see what we have USDT with the circular arrow. If I click on it, I have to make sure that it is not order by cost, but order by value is what I want to select. Then limit order, I enter the entry price here. It is 6159.3. Then order by value. This is where I will enter my position size that I got from the calculator. So enter it here. Then to confirm if this is correct, let's do it again. So if I enter my stop loss, you see that my estimated loss will be 9.6. which is approximately what? $10. And my estimated profits, if I enter my take profit price, is 44.67, approximately $46. In this case, Bybit is taking away their transaction fee to have this to be at this amount. So this confirms what our calculator showed us. Now, if you go back to the calculator, there's this section that says trade amount and leverage. How do you use this particular section? If I want to use this section, I have to go back to Bybit. Instead of using order by value, I will select order by cost. I can as well still leave my leverage as 100x. Then I'll come here and enter 100x. It means that my trade amount is going to be 16.9. That is what I'll enter here as my trade amount. And I'll still get the same thing, same loss and the same win by just doing the same thing. On weeks, it is also similar. If I want to use order by cost, I'm going to come to that same section and now choose by cost, confirm. Then my leverage is 400x. What I would do is to come to the calculator and just put leverage as 400. So my trade amount becomes 4.2. But in this case, because my risk is $10, I have to make sure that I'm using cross margin and not isolated margin. But you don't even have to use the second section. Just use order by a value and just enter position size. It makes everything really, really simple and easy. Now let's talk about leverage. What leverage should you use when trading on an exchange? The answer is simply use the highest leverage your exchange allows. Now, I know some people here will start panicking and, saying, won't leverage increase my risk? I want to explain it now. If my account balance is $100, at 400x leverage, I can open up to 100 times the 400x, which is $40,000 position size. At 100x leverage, it means I can open up to 100 times 100x, which is $10,000 position size. Now, the examples we have seen so far, you see that our position size was what? 1690. So in the first case, even though I have $40,000 available to me, I am only using 1,690 from it to trade. In the second case, I have $10,000 available for me, but I'm only using 1,690 from it to trade. So whether I use 100x or 400x leverage, I'm still using only 1690 position size. My risk does not increase. You can clearly see it. Leverage only gives me room to open bigger position sizes, not increase of my risk. My risk is controlled by position size and stop loss. I hope this has made it clear. Now, someone also asked me this question. Do I have to calculate position size each time I want to take a trade? The answer is yes, because every trade will have a different entry and different stop loss. As a matter of fact, you yourself might change your risk. Again, meaning that every trade is unique. But the good thing now is that if you don't want to do all these things manually, you will soon be able to automatically copy my trade by just the click of a button, because I am building a platform that allows you to do that. If you want to be the first to know, just subscribe to this channel and go to copymecrypto.com, join the email list there to get updates on the progress.